Interesting. You mentioned people exploiting people on TikTok. I don't know if you know this guy Ryan Kavanaugh. Do you know who that is?
Maybe I've seen his videos, but I don't know the name.
Yeah, no, he's an ex movie producer. He was the CEO and owner of Relativity Media. Completely bankrupted that. Absolutely drove it into the fucking ground, like gone. Got sued and lost a bunch of money. Crazy. Now he bought Triller, which has been a great investment for him so far, and he's suing me. He's actually suing me for defamation.
Oh, okay.
And tortious interference, which I won. He owes me legal fees on that, about $60,000. We're waiting. He also sued me for copyright infringement, and he is just a predatory fucking monster. Very ugly guy.
Is this all still in progress?
Well, so yeah, two of them are still going through the court.
Can I get in on this? Can I say something defamatory?
Please
right
defame
now?
him. It's hard.
Please
Well,
defame
see, he actually has so low character.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes public figures can have such a bad reputation. It's literally impossible to defame them.
Right.
And he's one of those guys, like
Right.
drunk driving. He faked bro. I'm not even joking you. He went to Habitat for Humanity. They had a whole big party and reception for him because he was going to donate $1 million, and he brought a big check, and then he fucking didn't give them shit. And then after they threw him this whole big party on video and shit, he's like, "All right, I'll give you $35,000," and that's all he gave him for the $1 million. So he's a fucking monster. Yeah.
So again, what you're saying is like, there's nothing that you can say about him that literally would give him a worse profile.
Exactly. You can't defame him because his reputation is already completely dirt.
You would have to say something nice about him and build him up.
That could be defamatory.
And then say something bad about him to sort of knock him back down in order to do that.
Yeah, he's being sued by a bunch of people. He's just like so shady. Ryan Kavanaugh. Oh, also he said he wants to fuck a 14-year-old Natalie Portman. But anyway, moving on.
Inappropriate relationship with a 14-year-old Natalie Portman.
That's him. Sorry, I do this segment where I just tell people about Ryan Kavanaugh. He launches a label with the Quad. King Bach, who is, as you know,
King Batch.
King Batch, as you know, is crushing it. Maybe he is. I don't know. I just haven't seen him in a while. Charlie D'Amelio, she's crushing it. Bryce Hall is certainly...
He's hunky. He looks like a hunky guy.
And Ryan Kavanaugh. So he is moving on to big things.
Is it defamatory to say he looks like a douchebag?
That is not defamatory. That's opinion. But
Okay.
one thing I will point out that is not defamatory because it's opinion is if you go to the website, just type Ryan Kavanaugh on Google, actually. The second result here is a website called Does Ryan Kavanaugh Look Like Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
That's our website.
Okay.
It's the second result for his search page.
Uh-huh.
And if you guys want to visit that website, I'd encourage it. He owes me $60,900 because we actually crushed his tortious interference lawsuit.
Right.
If you guys want to go to this website, type in Ryan Kavanaugh into Google, go to the search result, click it, and spend some time on it. But you actually, what's interesting about him, and I think you'll appreciate this, Anthony, as a critic.
Right.
I mean, the resemblance is fucking uncanny.
What legal mechanisms are in place to make him pay you the money that he owes you?
Oh, because
Anything?
because his lawsuit was deemed egregious enough by the judge that he awarded that he has to pay my attorney's fees.
Yeah. No. I'm saying like, is there a timeline on when he has to do that?
Oh, that's far gone, far expired.
Got it.
So
what are the repercussions for him considering continuing to skip that?
So we need to basically petition the judge, and because he's such a horrible and dishonest businessman, he owes a lot of people a lot of money.
Right.
So we have to get in a long line, but essentially we can get to the point where the judge can issue an order that we can like garnish his wages and take his assets and stuff like that. So hope you've got a nice car because I'm fucking coming to repo that shit, bitch. Period. But it's interesting. Now, I personally would not want a picture of me kissing Harvey Weinstein on the head.
Right. Who would?
There they are. Best friends.
That's I've never heard of I've heard of, if you go on TikTok or if you go on Instagram right now, forehead kissies are very popular. I've never heard of the back of the head kissy.
He's giving him a sniff on the head.
Yeah, a back of the head kiss. A forehead kiss is one thing. But...
He got DUIs. He lied under oath, which that story's crazy. He was accused of running his Ponzi scheme. Of course, his partner later recanted that, said it didn't happen. Didn't pay his babysitter. He's threatened critics. Me specifically, he sent me this DM. Also, here's where Harvey Weinstein.
Ryan Kavanaugh is a force of nature.
Saying he's a force of nature.
Force of nature.
Not the endorsement I want.
Right.
But anyway, there it is.
Has he done NFTs? I feel like that would kind of.
Yes, he has. Well,
of course he's done NFTs.
They started to do
Of course.
They did Triller.
I literally just guessed. I
Yeah.
just guessed.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
right up his alley.
Anybody with that rap sheet has done NFTs.
Yeah, and so I don't know where that came from, but I like to just inform, I guess. And
Thank you. Thank
Ryan
you for making
Kavanaugh.
me more aware of Ryan Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
Actually, I got an email from him. He was inviting me to hang out, and I'm going to just respond and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to pass on that.
Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah. That's it. You know, because he's trouble.
Yeah.
He's trouble, man.
Thanks for keeping me on the right side of the tracks.
But, and I'm not saying you're into this, he does like people to fuck his wife, and so he can watch. And I'm not, that's not even a joke.
Oh, okay.
He's got this dude, this jacked Israeli dude's fucking his wife. His name's Brad the Bull. But we don't kink shame on this show.
Love is love.
Love is love, and we don't kink shame on
Good for them.
That is a joke, by the way, and I'm not making that as a factual statement. But there's some compelling evidence.